Okay. I think it's tricky. It's very, very tricky. Check 1 2. Check, check, check 1 2. Hey there, record loving friends. It's Brian from tokyorecordstyle. I'm out here for another edition of Shimokitazawa Vox Pop. Vox Pop. Vox being voice and pop being people. The voice of the people. I'm out here in front of Shimokitazawa Station. This is the station where the intersection of the Inokashira line and the Odakyu line. They meet here, and the Odakyu line goes off which way? Off that way to Shinjuku, and the Inokashira line goes that way to Shibuya. So I'm out here on the Minami Shotengai, out here in front of the plaza. The trains go right overhead. Shimokitazawa Station has changed a lot over the last 20 years. And it used to be completely different. There was a really rickety old station that was right here, and you went up the stairs, and it was this giant maze, and you had to climb up and over and around to get to the different train platforms. And now they've simplified it a lot. The way that the story of Shimokitazawa is that the Odakyu line, summertime. The Odakyu line wanted to build 4 train tracks right through Shimokitazawa, and the people in Shimokitazawa they would not sell their land, solidarity, and they wouldn't sell their land, and it became kind of had a reputation for being a little bit of a counterculture because of that. Zeb in the house, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. And so after something like 60 years of negotiating with the landowners here in Shimokitazawa, finally they gave up and they put the train underground. So now there's no more trains that blast through here, and there's no more Fumikiri gates that go ging, 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 and you have to wait for 12 trains to pass before they open up and let the people through. And because the train that leaves from Shinjuku Station goes all the way to the beach, right? I guess that way, actually, to the beach. All the way to Shonan Beach, there's the romance car, and you can take the Odakyu Line's special romance car all the way to the beach. And it's a very popular line. And when the trains were running above ground, you'd get stuck between the commuter train, the express train, the local train, the romance car, and you'd have to wait forever for the trains to pass. But now that the train's gone underground, it's made the surface level a lot more user friendly and a little bit more quiet. It's lost a little bit of its charm, perhaps, but anyway, it's still Shimokitazawa. And we are out here today looking for record collectors. Hopefully, we'll see somebody carrying a Disk Union bag, and we'll be able to stop them. It might be Disk Union, it might be Record Station, might be Jet Set Records, could be Rana, could be Flash Disc Ranch, could be Upstairs Records, could be Pianola, could be Jazzy Sport, could be Sabotan Records. There's at least 9 that I counted right there. But I think there's about 3 or Hummingbird Records, there's 10. So I think there's like I think the Rekoya website says that there's like 17 record stores here. I don't know if I've found 17 record stores in Shimokitazawa, but there's 10 for you right there. And what we're going to try to do is what we try to do every one of these episodes of Vox Pop, which is to stop and stop one of the record collectors who's maybe coming from having just purchased some records at one of the record shops. Because it's 8 p.m. here in Tokyo, that means that Disk Union has closed, Flash Disc Ranch is closed, Pianola is still open, Rana is open till 8:30, Record Station's closed. So we may or may not get somebody. I knock on wood, I have yet to officially strike out. And I don't think I've struck out once. Now watch me strike out tonight. I might have struck out once or twice. I can't really remember. But we've got our sign here that says, show me your records or talk to me about music. and it's time for a new sign here, but there we go. I am using my external monitor and C Fury in the house. What's up, C Fury? Good to see you, buddy. So, yeah, I got my KEXP shirt on. This one's a special for only for musicians who have played the KEXP studios. This is only for studio players, but luckily I got one from DJ Kevin Cole, who came to Tokyo and who I met here. And we went to the bonus track record fair together. It was very, very fun. He was coming here with his lovely to see Oasis for 2 nights in Japan, and then I think 2 more nights in Korea. He was on like an Asian Oasis tour. Might have been 2 separate trips. I can't really remember. But we had a great time hanging out at the bonus track record fair. That must have been the spring. Yeah, it was probably just exactly 1 year ago. It's very cool. Yeah, so it was really groovy. You guys know DJ Kevin Cole? Kevin Cole, musicologist and legendary program director at KEXP. He brought a whole bunch of swag for me, which was really cool. We got to make a little video. We got to make a little, got to do some photo documentation of his purchase. He scored 145, and it was something very interesting. It was like Bulgarian, like disco. It was cool. It's properly cool. You probably know it if you're in that part of the world. It was some legendary producer, sort of like a Giorgio Moroder of Bulgaria. Somebody probably can drop their name in the chat here. If I see it, I'll recognize it. So speaking of the bonus track record fair, on my last live stream, I talked a little bit about April 2027, half a year from now-ish, or half a year and change. We're going to try to have a Tokyo meetup. I'm going to keep talking about it. I need to make an official launch, but we're going to try to have a official Japan meetup with some record-loving homies, with the Marauder of Bulgaria. Yeah, look that one up. Or maybe I think that's about right. The Marauder of Bulgaria. It was Bulgaria, wasn't it? It wasn't Hungary. I'm pretty sure it was Bulgaria. Very famous producer from that part of the world. And very groovy. Yeah, and if you go search Kevin Cole on tokyorecordstyle.com, go to tokyorecordstyle.com. I recommend you go. And go check out the long blog roll that I have of people who I photographed for Tokyo Record Style. And go down all the way to the bottom and search for Kevin Cole, and it'll pop right up. So, yeah, I just got off work. I work in Daikanyama, which is like 1 station away from Shibuya. And I live, like, this is about halfway home. So this is about 10, 15 minutes to get here from my office, and then another 10 or 15 minutes to get home from here. So, yeah, I like to come here and have a little pit stop and try to, fire up the old tube of U's of tube, and try to catch a record collector. Now, forgive me for my wandering eyes here because I'm scanning the crowd here for somebody who might have some records or who looks like they might be an interesting somebody to talk about music. I can hear over my shoulder, there's a girl playing guitar over here. She's kind of, let's see if we can spot her here. She's sitting right there. And she sounds real nice, sounds real pretty. If we completely strike out and don't get any record collectors, then we'll go listen to her. She's got a really nice voice. Playing, like, sitting down with a acoustic guitar. And she has a couple of people standing in front of her. And yeah, it's a hot summer has finally arrived. It's been hot. Like it got properly hot. I'm guessing 30 some odd degrees today and the day before. That's like, I don't even know. Like, is that 90 degrees? Something like 90-ish. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit with like full on humidity. It's like, it's might as well be August, even though August will get more oppressive. It's properly hot and really too hot to be out here. I'm kind of realizing that there's a window of seasonality that goes along with Vox Pop. You can't do it in the middle of winter. It's just too cold. And in the summer, it's just too hot, maybe. But the summer nights are nice in Tokyo. They cool down. There it is, Simo Lazarov. Thank you, Yornimer. Thank you. Electro Musica from Bulgaria, right? I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah, very interesting. Balkantron. Yeah, go check out some in the early 80s electronica from Bulgaria, from a very famous producer. If you're in the know, you'll know who this Simo Lazarov is. But recommended by DJ Kevin Cole, so you know that you're on the trail of something good. Thank you for looking that up, Yornimer. Nice to see you, buddy. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we're just doing our thing. Oh no. Uh-oh. We've lost our connection to our monitor. Let me. I assume you guys can still see me. I can't see me anymore. Give me a second here. How am I going to do this? This one. Complicated. Thank you. So I can see right now. I'll show you over my shoulder. This is the new bus rotary that they've just built in front of Shimokitazawa Station. This has been a giant 10-year-long development project. And the problem with this, as I mentioned, like the train companies have been trying to secure this land for like 60 years. And finally they put the trains underground. And one of the added benefits of putting the train underground is that it opened up this giant corridor for the fire trucks to get in. And because, hey, good to see you, Genki, Brian.
Oh, from
Yeah.
Dude,
tell me your name, Joe. Good to see you again. You want to come? I'm doing a live stream.
Are you doing live?
Yeah, you going? You're off with friends. You want
with my wife, Phoebe.
You want to come talk about music?
Well,
Or not? Hi.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've met many times.
Yes, many times. Brian, good to see you again.
Hey.
We're talking. So we've got this.
What do
So
you like
I have a
today?
thing called Tokyo Record Style,
Okay.
and we talk about records and music. Do you guys?
Man, he's gonna be the better person than me.
Well, do
I
you
can't
guys want to
remember
come
the name
on?
of any songs I listen to.
Okay.
So-
Well, here's a sticker. So
Oh.
go check. It's on YouTube.
Show me
It's
your
like a little
record.
side project. Show me records.
You know what? We've
Or
been dancing to Tame Impala Dracula today, though. That's a good song.
okay, Dracula. We were just talking about Bulgaria. How many countries away is Transylvania?
I mean,
Where's-
Romania?
Romania?
Transylvania is actually huge.
Are you
It's really
right?
Beautiful, and there's two castles that kind of compete for
I'm gonna
like
give you
which.
this one.
There are two castles. One's called Brad, and the other one I think begins with P. And like, there's like competing legends as to which one Dracula was supposed to be in. But you know, the countryside's actually beautiful, and I think Romania doesn't get enough press about how amazingly stunning.
I
the
gotta go.
landscape
Have
is.
you? I assume you've been.
A long time ago, 2011.
Okay.
So that's getting back some time now.
Let me introduce you guys. So this is Joe and Phoebe.
Hey.
Joe's a researcher, academic, and Phoebe's also an academic, but you're also a talent. You're kind of a TV talent,
I'm not doing TV currently, but yeah, I'm a broadcast journalist.
broadcast
a print
journalist.
journalist, and I work in tourism too, particularly food.
Right. Okay, great.
Yeah.
And you guys are now hitched. I don't think you were
Yeah.
hitched the last time I saw you.
Yeah, it kind of surprised us as well, actually.
Okay,
Uh,
good.
he-
24, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like we reconnected, and then 8 months later we were married.
Wow,
8
congratulations.
months to the day.
Yeah.
Today?
To the day.
To the
of
day.
reconnecting.
Okay.
Not
Wait,
today.
that wouldn't make
That one
any
took me- I
sense.
think it's a
8
British
months to
phrase.
the
It took me a
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He just, you know what? I speak British English. He speaks American English.
Right? How do you get on with that?
second. Somehow.
Okay.
we only understand it. We only understand each other half the time, and that's why it works.
Right. Are you? You're not. Neither of you are. You both have been in Japan for 10, 15 years.
Phoebe much longer than me. Phoebe's been
Okay.
over 10 years.
Okay.
I'm on and off. I'm here half the time. I'm here every 2 weeks, back and
Okay.
forth, back and forth.
To
Yeah.
California.
California and DC. Dad, Brian, you have such a good memory.
Oh well, you're a memorable character. So
Game recognized game. I was like, I know him.
yeah, Joe. I'm ashamed I didn't
Walking
remember
by,
your name.
just like, yeah.
So tell us about music. You guys have seen the So Humans of New York, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a Humans of New York project where if I see somebody carrying a
Record bag.
Tower Records
Oh,
or
that's
Disk
cool.
Union, I say, yo, you get some records? What'd you score? Do you want to come talk to us? And it's a photography project before it's a live streaming, before it's a YouTube channel.
I know you as the
Mm.
photographer.
I'm a photographer. Yeah. So yeah, we're talking about. So I talk to them about music, and when they show me the records that they have, sometimes I know them, and sometimes they're like, "You don't know Leifas, he's huge." And I'm like, "How can you know everything?"
No, I want to find someone.
Yeah, now you gotta be. I'm scanning the.
I'm gonna like hunt.
No,
I'll bring
don't.
them
It's
back.
okay,
I'm gonna be
Phoebe.
like-
Take the girl out of broadcast. Take
Yeah,
the
really, she wants.
broadcaster out of
We
the
should
world.
hand over
You
the
know,
show.
like man on the street interviews, trying to get voice
It's
pop,
your
like Vox
wheelhouse,
Pops. Yeah.
This is what it's called. It's Tokyo Record Style Vox Pop.
Well,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
before I'm like, tell me what you think about North Korea firing a missile.
Oh
So I prefer talking records. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Records is much more low stakes and it's fun and yeah, we call it the human algorithm. We're not listening to like the Spotify algorithm. We're not listening to, Apple Music
Wait,
or.
are you always here in Shimokita?
No, sometimes I do Shibuya, sometimes Shinjuku, but this light panel puts out some good light.
I totally understand the
Right?
finding the lighting spots.
Right.
Yeah, you got a nice clip on light here.
I know
honestly.
this big one kind of like
Yeah.
it diffuses the light, so it's really nice. We can come in.
Wait,
Look at these
I
two
will
lovely
say
folks.
For music though, the fact that you're in Shimokita, because like the Setagaya music scene around Shimokitazawa, and then like the Chuo line music scene,
Right, it's
around,
different,
like, in
a little bit,
Tsunami,
yeah.
it's different vibes, different histories, and I heard like a lot of times the big bands of any given like year in each place are like coming out of like the music circles of different universities. And stuff, and so
Right. This
there's
is your
like
wheelhouse of study, right?
Yeah, kind
It's
of the
community,
urbanism
right?
side.
Okay,
But
interesting.
also, like in 2015,
Uh-huh.
I saw a band live here in Shimokita called Nature Danger Gang.
Nature Danger Gang, guys. Go
They-
look out for Nature Danger Gang.
They have, I think they broke up. They occasionally reunite. But let's put it this way: over the course of the live show, at one point the lead singer leapt naked onto my head, and then at another point in the live show, I was playing Street Fighter 2 that someone had set up against the lead singer while he's still naked, and there were like this kind of like they called it like Tokyo Underground is what they called their style, but it was this kind of like gonzo
Right.
performance art
Yeah.
heavy kind of electro clashy music. There's a really cool documentary called Mosh Pit
Okay.
about Nature Danger Gang, Habanai, Have a Nice Day, and Oyasumi Hologram, like the three kind of key bands.
I love
of
these band names and I love all these
mid-2010s.
descriptors. Hold on. Say those again.
Shimokita.
No, wait. The band
Yeah.
names again.
Yeah.
Mosh Pit is
Pitto
is the name of the documentary. The band
All right, is
Habanai
which is Have a Nice Day.
which is great.
And Habanai for short.
Habanai.
And Have a Nice Day. Oyasumi Hologram.
Okay,
So
good,
Oyasumi Hologram.
Oyasumi is
That is
good.
great.
Good night, right?
That feels like a very sort of comforting bedtime cyberpunk.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
right.
And then Nature Danger Gang. And I will say my favorite song from that era is it was Oyasumi Hologram and Have a Nice Day. They did a joint song together called Emerald,
Okay.
Emeraldo.
Okay.
And if you get that song,
I feel like I've made my way to that song before. Emeraldo. Hello.
Hi.
Emeraldo. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just the Japanese. Okay, very cool.
that is because that was a time and place, and 2015 I was in a totally different phase of my life, a different everything, and my life is very different now, and I'm glad to be in the very different life I'm in now. But in terms of like nostalgic music that takes me back, like Shimokitazawa, Tokyo Underground scene from 2015.
Was it would you say it was like even though there was this like Street Fighter element, was it a gentle kind of thing or was it a very aggressive kind of thing?
It was a kind of like a happy ska band kind of vibe almost. Not really ska music, but like the way that like ska ensembles are like do 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 do
Yeah.
do, and like they're doing their thing. Like it was that kind of vibe.
I'm asked because I think the Chuo line that you were comparing, the Chuo line sort of music scene, Koenji and Nishiogi and around there, it's a bit more like it's a bit more hantai, a little bit more punk, and it's a little bit more
Subculture
aggro.
versus counterculture.
Subculture versus
the
counterculture.
distinction.
This is
I pushed you on this one.
Yes, this is a Phoebe special.
okay.
And I think we do have to run because I have
Okay.
to work tonight. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. Well,
but-
it's so nice to see you. Hold on. Let me see if there's any. There might be a question or two for you here. Have a nice documentary. We'll look into Mosh Pit Doc. Okay. There's probably a
Yay,
couple
that's so
others.
nice.
So, are you guys?
The Mosh Pit documentary? If you're trying to find it, because there's probably a lot called Mosh Pit. It's by a sort of alt production company called HMJM Hamajimu, and so yeah, HMJM Mosh Pit.
Do you do we want to follow you guys, or do you want to rattle off your instas, or no, or it's up to you guys?
Sure, I'm
These
not a
guys are
music
out
person.
there. No,
I'm
but
a
they're
food person.
interesting people to follow.
You
And
get amazing food through.
okay,
oh my God.
Phoebe.
I'm on Instagram as Phoebes Eats. That's PHEEBZEATZ because I made it when I was younger and thought
Phoebes.
Zeds were cool.
It's cool, yeah.
Hey, they're still cool. We're gonna
They're
bring
still
them
Okay,
very cool.
bring back
Okay.
Zeds.
And Joe's.
Joe Schmo SOE Fro FRO.
Joe Schmo.
Joe Schmo Fro on
Okay,
Insta.
that's great.
Not intentional.
Okay, I know. With serendipity. I love it, guys. Great to see you both. All right, take care now. All right, fun. Phoebe and Joe, those guys are kind of old Tokyo acquaintances. They're two lovely folks, and very such characters. They've got both the curls. What a coincidence that they wound up together, and they both have that super tight curly hair. You got to imagine if they have a family. Or puppies, their offspring are going to have all these crazy curly hairs. Very lovely folks. Yeah, Joe's Joe. I did looked into Joe's studies. I forgot what his research is in, but it's very interesting. Subculture is what he said, but I remember some kind of modular sort of metabolism, sort of architecture thing. I don't really remember. And he did it, and I've seen him speak before. I've seen it, and Phoebe, I've seen her on TV. She's out there. She's been out in Tokyo for quite a long time. It was a very interesting conversation because Joe hit on something I never really thought about that before. Subculture versus, what did he call it? Pop culture or counterculture. I kind of was like, I should have asked which specifically he was. Yeah, I'd say like, is that what he said? Subculture versus counterculture? Yeah, I would see kind of Koenji, Chuo line, the Chuo corridor as the counterculture vibe. You know, they've got the like anti, nuclear power protest, the save the, neighborhood protests, and they've got the punk rock record stores, and Shimokita's a little bit more funny and goofy and a little bit less aggro or something. A little bit more juvenile. I don't know. I don't really want to call Shimokita juvenile, but it's a little bit more just a gentler place, a little bit softer corners or something. I don't know. But thank you. If you're watching this on the replay, Phoebe and Joe, it was great to see you guys. I hope to see you again soon. Okay, cool. What'd you guys think of them? They were quite lovely, eh? So I'm gonna call that like, that's kind of constitutes as a hit. I'm gonna count that as a hit. I'm on base. And I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go now that I got an on base, but hey, that was in 30 minutes. That's not bad. I was saying here that here in front of Shimokitazawa, nice kids, says Yornimer. Thanks, Yornimer. Behind me, you'll see the Chochin lights. I think if I step out of frame, it'll come into focus a little bit. These are the Chochin paper lanterns here, and you can see over in the center there's a little stage, and the Chochin lanterns go up to this stage that's sitting up there. I'm not sure if you can see it. But what will likely happen this weekend is there's going to be a festival, the Shimokitazawa Summer Festival. And there'll be a taiko performance on top of this platform. And there'll be like a actually that's samba. I don't know if I could emulate the Japanese taiko. It's got a little Okinawa vibe. It's got a little ska thing happening. Kachaga, or like it's like missing the one or something. I don't exactly know how do you do it, but there's the Old Dori dance, and I wonder if this weekend is like the big dance festival. That's not usually really until Obon. Obon is like the winter, or excuse me, the like end of summer sort of like harvest festival, Obon, and it's the time that we celebrate the harvest and the end of the year, and also we go to our relatives' graves and we remember our, it's like a memorial weekend, Memorial Day kind of thing. And that's usually in late summer, so it's a little early. So it might just be the Awa Odori or some kind of dance festival. There's a big dance festival in Shimokitazawa every year. I've been many times, but there'll be a big giant parade of people all dancing around, and then on the inner circle, maybe I'll bring you in. We'll do a live stream from it. But in the inner circle, there'll be a bunch of old ladies and a few little bit younger ladies and maybe one or two old fellas, and they'll be wearing the summertime kimonos, which are not quite kimonos. They're called yukatas, and the yukatas are like lighter fabric. They're usually like linen as opposed to like wool or silk, and they're nice and summery, and you don't have like a kimono. You have lots of layers. There's the inner layer and the underwear, and there's the layers and layers and layers, the hoppy, and it's like a whole thing. But the summertime kimono is it's called the yukata, and they can, both men and women can wear them, and the sumo guys, that's typically what they wear. When you see the sumo guys like going around in the summertime, they're usually wearing the yukata. And sometimes for men, the yukata is a little bit more. Generally, both the kimono and yukatas are simpler for men, but sometimes you'll see like, I don't know, a little bit more. Something about it's more casual. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but they'll be doing a dance. They'll be leading the dance in the inner circle around the tower, and they practice every week. And there's a specific dance move that they do, and it's and they like move forward. It's sort of like square dancing or like line dancing, and they just kind of slowly circumnavigate the tower. And everybody on the outside, the just general public, they watch the old ladies and they copy them. And everybody kind of knows it, but you forget it every year, and you kind of got to be reminded about how it goes. And so I've always thought, like, if I could remember that dance and I could like contribute something to my neighborhood, I would like to be the foreigner who memorizes the dance. And maybe when I'm an old man, I can teach the younger kids. It can be one thing I can like maybe pass on. Shimokitazawa, I've been involved in the carrying of the shrine and the omikoshi and the dance every year, and I photographed heaps of events in Shimokitazawa, and it's I see my friends just like that. I see my friends around here. I'm kind of it feels very hometown turf to me, and yeah, I love this neighborhood. Joe was talking about 2015. There was like quite a good vibe here, and he was comparing it to the vibe, the music vibe in on the Chuo corridor. Also in 2015, I was here in 2004, and I don't imagine it was like all that different, but it probably even had a little bit of a different vibe. And I remember the very first thing that attracted me to the city was I saw like a group of young teenagers, like high schoolers, all walking down the street with guitars on their backpack. Those guitar, like back guitar case backpack deals, and like one guy carrying like obviously like a synthesizer, and another guy carrying like a drum kit. I saw like one little batch of a band roll past me, and then another batch, and then another one going the other way, and I was like, what's going on here? And it's kind of like band town. So it's very cool in that way. There's several music festivals that happen here every year. There's the dance festival that happens here. There's the omikoshi. There's and there's all these record stores. So it's a very groovy little town. Something I didn't mention to Joe and Phoebe was I was going to ask them if they've ever been to the Suzunari Gekijo. Or the Honda Gekijo. There's two theaters in Shimokitazawa, two sort of very far off Broadway theaters. And One of them shows young and upcoming cool theater and of all manner, but one of them shows like really weird, like performative art and conceptual stuff and interpretive dance and comedy, and it's vaudevillian, and it's a very bizarre sort of theater. And I recommend, if you have never been to the Suzunari Gekijo, you go try to go see a show there. It's very, very interesting. You won't be disappointed. It feels like you're in a time machine. It's like another world, another era. Okay, well, it's getting to be nice. There's a summer breeze. I think you guys got any questions for me? Help me out here. Help me carry this conversation along a little bit. Somebody throw me a bone. Anybody have any questions about Vox Pop, about Tokyo Record Style, about this April 2027 meetup that I'm hoping that we're going to pull together, about photography, about music? What'd you guys listen to this week? It's Thursday here in Japan. The weekend's here. I'm getting new glasses. My glasses are going to be ready, I think, this Saturday, maybe. I'm going to have some new glasses. I'm a little nervous, actually, to be honest. I'm a little tiny bit like nervous that I've chosen the right ones. I'm not one to like well, sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not, but haven't had a new pair of glasses in entirely too long. I'm like, it's sort of like shaving your, it's like changing your style. It's like, it sort of feels like a big deal. Come on, somebody. Okay, I listened to Flea's Honora. I don't know how exactly to say it. Honora album. Yeah, Sea Fury. What'd you think of it? I heard that he played Wichita Lineman. Nick Cave sings Wichita Lineman. Is that right? And that's a song that I do not know how I came to know that song, but it is in my blood. And every time I hear it, I don't have to hear the lyrics. And it's one of these songs that I shouldn't know what it is but every time I hear like one note of it, I'm like, oh, that's Wichita Lineman. But I don't exactly know how I know it. I don't know who the original artist is. Is it like Buck Owens? Who did Wichita Lineman? I feel like it might be like it's somebody I don't know who it is, actually. Nothing like a Red Hot Chili Peppers album whatsoever. Yes, I did listen to it. I did listen to it a couple of months ago. I really liked it. I think I didn't really give it the attention it deserved. It needed several listens. I gave it one, but it needed maybe a couple. I listened to what did I listen to today? Well, I'm a little embarrassed to say what I listened to today. There's a cover of the Frank Ocean song too. Yes, I heard that's the sort of standout track on the album. I'm not really that familiar with Frank Ocean's work, and I don't know if I'd be able to pick that song out. I know that everybody loves that song, but yeah, very cool. Did you score the record on what? Did you score the album on wax? Did you stream it? Did you get it on CD? I saw you posted about it. I gave it one also. Yep, it does need several listens. Yeah, I think so. I couldn't. It was you need to absorb it. For a record that deserves a couple listens, I recommend the CD player in the car. If your car still has a CD player, it's like I forgot what a great way to listen to music is when it's on the tape deck or in the CD player, and it just goes back to the beginning every time. You don't do that at home often, If a record's on the turntable, you may be too lazy to change the record, but generally, like, the ritual of listening to records is the act of changing it. But somehow, when the CD's in the car and you're just going a little ways, then you just leave it in there. Or the cassette deck. We had like a Beach Boys cassette in the car that I think we never could take out in the last car we had, and it was always in there. It was in there forever. And I remember we listened to that for like 4 years, the same cassette. No, just streamed it. Okay. Well, did it feel like something that was worth buying? Also listen to Leife. Her music wasn't what I expected whatsoever. Yeah, she's got kind of a, I wonder. I don't know exactly how to describe her. Maybe like a sort of funkier. Yeah, she reminds me a lot of Nora Jones, but different. But she has that virtuoso sort of. Um, she's been touched. Jerry Bossa Nova band, jazzy bossa nova sound. Yeah, I think I think Nora Jones is also kind of capable of anything. She can play, vocal jazz, bossa, sort of an Ostrud thing. She can also do. If you've never heard, what's her album? Puss in Boots with her like her three member band, and very popular with the youngins too. Well, I will tell you, you can go look up Leife on Tokyo Record Style. Yornimer, who just looked up this Bulgarian Simo guy. If you go back and look up Leife on Tokyo Record Style, probably 2 or 3 years ago, you will see of like a 14-year-old Singaporean kid who is coming out of who's coming off of out of Tower Records, and he's bought the new Radiohead record and Leife. I said, Leife, what's Leife? And he said, you don't know Leife? And I was like, no, never heard of her, never heard of him or them. And he was like, she's huge. She's half Icelandic, half Chinese. And I was like, oh, interesting. I don't know. And these Singaporean kids, I think they were Singaporean. They were like, you could tell they were just very, very multicultural. So I think that in particularly spoke to them, just her multiculturalness. And so I got hip to Leife by, a 14-year-old kid 3 years ago. And I went to my office like the next day and I said, anybody heard of Leife? No, nobody heard of it. I'm like, you guys watch out. In 2 or 3 years' time, everybody will have heard of her. And sure enough, yeah, it's 2 or 3 years have passed. And yeah, I saw her at Summer Sonic last year or the year before. Totally commanded the audience. Totally, just a lot of charisma, and without a big show, just a presence about her, sort of like a Joni Mitchell almost. Just had a presence. Okay. A comment here from Matt Squire, Oz. Hey, Brian, April 2027, not off the table, Matt and Tam. Good to hear, Matt. I hope you, in that case, maybe we save some, my friends Matt and Tam are here. They're going to be here in Japan in October. And I assume that because they'll be here in October, might be April to ask them to come back again in April, just 5 months, 6 months later, 7 months later. Might be a little bit too soon, but you never know. Lotwook in the house. What's up, Lotwook? Good to see you. I watched the show today, Lotwook. Did you guys watch? Fish is played their second and final night at Savannah today. They did 2 nights in Madison, 3 nights at Deer Creek, and then 2 nights in Savannah. And it's been a hot couch tour. And had a really good time. Enjoyed the show today. And I just watched the first set. We'll need to catch up on the second set. Actually, I watched some of the first set and all of the second set. I need to catch up on the first set. There's 2 of them. Leife has an identical twin. Oh, is that right? I didn't know that about Leife. That's very interesting. Okay. I'm doing all 5 nights at MSG. You lucky dog, you. You lucky, lucky dog. Man, I'm just, you know what? I haven't been to a show I haven't been to like a Fish show. Okay, so Fish is my, I love Fish. I'm a big Fish head. First show, 94. Saw him not that many times, maybe a dozen or 15 times. Then I moved to Japan. Well, then they broke up. Well, then they went on hiatus, and then they got back together. And by then, I was sort of like, I almost kind of like had to eject a little bit. When they broke up, I was delighted, to be honest. I was like, good riddance. Good. These guys have fucked my life up. And they had. It was a very weird point in history. Fish was, they made it hard for us to love them so much. And the lot was tricky, and it was a weird scene, and I was hanging around with some weird people, and it was it was a relief, to be honest. It was a relief when they broke up, and then Fuego came, and I heard like I think actually they came back in 2009, and I was sort of like I listened to like their new album Joy, didn't quite know if I was there again. And then Fuego came around 2014, maybe I want to say 2012. I was kind of paying attention a little bit, but my friend, I got back into them, and I heard Waiting All Night. NPR played Waiting All Night as like they were released. Oh, Fish has got it back together. And I listened to this Waiting All Night. It was like so groovy. Did this awesome video and this awesome painting, and I was like, oh, dang. I need to get back on this boat. So I did, and that's all she wrote. And I've seen like, I had to go back and like every single show since 2009. Every single, I think I've seen almost every show of like entire lifetimes of time wasted on watching this band. But it's been, but on Couch Tour, that's why I need to make that caveat. On Couch Tour, if you don't know about Couch Tour, you stream the shows from your couch, and man, it's just like it's so hard to explain them because I understand how they don't. It's like a gene. You have to have the cilantro gene. It's like they found out like people who like cilantro and people who don't like cilantro, or what do they call it? What's the other names for cilantro? Pakshi in Japanese, or coriander. I think it's coriander, right? Like it's to some people it tastes like soap, and to some people it's really fragrant and delightful. And they found out that the people the people who it tastes like soap for, they have some different gene, or they have some different like combination in their genetic makeup, or their DNA, or something. I don't know what it is. I can't. But they figured this out. They isolated something, and they found that, oh, if you have this combination of something in your genetic code, then you're predisposed. Ah, man, I'm forgetting the English. Predisposed to not liking this, and I get it. It's the Fish is the same way. It's like you hear this band, and you're like, how can anybody love this band? And for some of us, it's like there's so much practice and musicality and math and headiness and tension and release and music euphoria in this music, and like highly complex musicality. You know, something that you might love in like Stravinsky. Didn't Stravinsky like drive people mad? Didn't like people like go crazy at one of his symphonies? Sort of like that. So Lodwook is going. So I've been on Couch Tour for Fish for so long that I fear that I couldn't survive MSG. I think I'd just bug out. I think I'd be like, there's drugged out people all over the place. Oh, the music's too loud, the lights are too bright. I think I would freak out. I think I love watching Fish on the couch and putting my feet up on the table and having my safe little zone to enjoy by myself. Sort of like, getting stoned by yourself or something like that. I don't need to be out and about. I just need to be at home and enjoying in the peace and quiet. And I can, something about that. But if I could go, but the last show I saw, I think the last show I saw was like Denver, maybe 2002, I think. I want to say 2002. So it's been a long time. It's been over 20 years. And I got backstage too at that show, which was kind of cool. And yeah. So Fish. And Lodwook is going for 5 nights. I've never been to Madison Square Garden. I've been outside of Madison Square Garden. I've never been inside Madison Square Garden. And Madison Square Garden has become a home of sorts to Fish. They've played there more than they've played anywhere else. I think they just hit like 80 shows there. And I think have they played there even more than like Billy Joel? Something like this. They've played there so many times that they put their numbers up in the rafters. It's the official home base of Fish. By the way, speaking of Madison Square Garden, did you guys watch the Rick Beato Billy Joel interview? Anybody watch that? Was that interesting to anybody? Not a giant Billy Joel fan, but I big enough. I mean, you know, got some Billy Joel records. Grew up on Billy Joel. I think my mom loves Billy Joel. Sort of like, you know, Huey Lewis, or you know, just kind of like was James Taylor's, like just like in the ether. Like nobody really, but I know people scoff at Billy Joel, but I don't. And I found the interview that Rick Beato did with him pretty interesting. He was talking about this notion of reading music versus like picking music apart and finding like playing by ear, which I do. I play it by ear a lot. Or I used to play by ear a lot, and now I read, you know, basic chord charts, but I used to play by ear a lot, and I quite like the act of listening by ear. Sea Fury, I saw him on my Instagram the other day. He looks pretty good. Haven't seen him in many years. About Billy Joel? Yeah, I think he's officially done. I think he like stopped writing music. I don't know if he sold his catalog yet, but I think he's like he quit his residency at Madison Square Garden. Maybe he played there far more times than Fish. I don't really know, but Fish, the thing that makes Fish sort of compete with him for number of times played at MSG is that when Fish plays there, they play 5 nights in a row, or they play 13 nights in a row, or 7 nights over the course of 2 weeks, or something like this. They've played there many, 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 many times. Oh, I see a Disk Union bag. I see a Disk Union bag, but he's going to the station, and he's kind of too far, and they're like charging for the station. It's so close, but he's definitely going. They're getting on the train. Okay. There was a Disk Union guy. Okay, I talked about my ambitious plan to have a Tokyo Record Summit, maybe I'm going to call it Tokyo Record Summit in April of 2027. I'm going to just leak it out until it's just percolating out there on the. And I got a couple of messages from strangers who said, "Hey, I saw your live stream. I've wanted to go for a long time. I think this might be our chance to go. You may have 2 guests visiting you from Iceland." I was like, "Whoa, cool." I didn't quite know them, but that's could be an interesting possibility. So I just wondered, like, what if like 30 people came? What if like a lot of people came? It was like, I can't imagine that more than like, you know, it's like I was saying 6, but what if it's like, what if like a bunch of people come? It'd be cool. I don't know if it would be hard to manage, but there's no way. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna have like a 4-day event. OJC's in the house. April, I should be there then. What's the agenda? Oh, you don't know OJC's? I talked about it on a live stream the other day. I suppose that some of the people who are here have already heard me talk about it a bit. I kind of want to recommend that you go back in my live streams a couple of streams ago and check it out. But I'll give you the quick rundown now. April 20, I think it's 24th and 25th. Basically last weekend in April, I think. Last-ish weekend in April. There's this like little sort of flea market record fair that I want to align a global meetup in Japan with anybody who's interested. Anybody who's following Tokyo Record Style, or who wants to come to Japan to buy records, or who's been here before, or who has been on my like tour thing, or just like anybody who's curious about coming to Japan. I want to invite and have a little meetup here, and I want it to kind of go over the course of 4 days, where we have kind of welcome drinks on one day, sort of crazy taxi service where we go hit a bunch of record shops on a Friday. Then we all enjoy the record fair on a Saturday, and we even not only enjoy the fair as customers, but we actually have our own shared booth. And you can subsidize your trip by bringing records to sell in Japan to attendees of the record fair. I haven't like set this all up yet. It's just kind of a pipe dream. And then at the end, there's this big event, and the event is like a party and a talk show, and we all play records at a cool bar. We take over a bar and we invite some Tokyo friends, and we get, I don't know, 20, 30 people together, and everybody takes turn playing records and giving a talk show, like a YouTube video. They talk about their top 5 records for a particular theme that I haven't really thought up yet. We have a top 5 in real person top 5 event, which I've already hosted about 40 of these events. And so some of them have been online, some of them have been in real life, and that's the plan for April of 2027. So mark your calendar, and I'm just kind of pipe dreaming about it right now, but I'm gonna, I've been thinking about it for quite a while, and I'm gonna make the official announcement at some point. I got a few more people I got to talk to make sure it's. I don't even have the record fair dates aren't actually even confirmed yet, to be honest. I tried to pressure the guy who runs the fair to sort of give me some dates, and he kind of wouldn't commit to it. So it's going to be a little tricky, but it's followed the same pattern for like 6 years in a row. So I assume it's going to follow the same pattern for 2027. But it's twice a year, this record fair. It's once in the springtime and once in the fall, and then, And so I kind of have to wait for the fall event to happen, I think in October, before it's like the April date gets decided. But even if the record fair happens or it doesn't happen, I think we can still move forward on it, because the record fair, it doesn't have to exactly align with the record fair, but I hope it does, because it's a cool little hangout. And this is the neighborhood where I would want to bring you guys. I mean, of course, you could have your own Tokyo experience, and you can have your own. You don't need to be, you don't need to come and hang out all day, every day. But I want the idea to be that you can tap in, you can get a soft landing, make some friends, be a part of a happening for the next couple of days, then go off and do your own things, and then maybe come back like for a following day and do something else, and have it be maybe even like an annual or a biannual or triannual kind of thing. And or maybe you come one year and then you skip the next year, and then you come, and maybe we do it every, I don't know, like maybe because I think it would be fun. So that's the plan, OJCs. You should come. You absolutely should come. All you guys should come, and gals too. And I'll have some Tokyo friends who will like participate, and they'll be, but I'm thinking like for a first year, like there could be 3 of us. I mean, literally, there could be 4 of us, including me. But who knows? Oh, sumimasen, you guys got records? You guys got some records? Kyorecordstyle? I'm doing a live stream about records. Show me your records. Records wa hanashi wa dou? Ii desu ka? We're doing a live stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
Dou desu ka?
I always like the YouTube.
You like YouTube? I know. Here's a. Oh, you okay? Wait. What's your name?
My name is 404.
404.
Yeah.
And your friend?
I'm Yuan.
Yoon.
Yuan.
You guys are not from. You're not from Japan.
Yeah, we're from China.
From China? What part of China?
For the show.
For the show.
We are a band.
You're a
and,
band. You're here for a live show.
we're touring
Here, I'll give you this one here for a second. You're playing a show. You look like kind of like a punk band or a rock and roll band. Don't kanji.
Yeah, can seminar.
Okay, nice. Did you already play your live, or is it from?
Yeah. We have finished our tour.
How was it?
Yeah, it's cool.
What's the name of your band?
Raham Murder.
Reham Murder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Raham Murder.
How do I spell it? R.
Rat.
Rat
Rat.
hair
Hair Murder.
murder.
Rat Hair Murder. Okay,
Murderer.
cool. I love it. It's a cool name. Okay, and you got from what town are you? What city are you from in China?
Guangzhou.
Guangzhou. Okay, I love Guangzhou.
I'm from Chengdu.
From Chengdu. Okay, nice. I've never been to Chengdu, but I've been to Guangzhou 3 or 4 times.
Oh.
Do you know Do you know the museum? There's a beautiful museum. There's an old an old like wet market with many window frames, like an old downtown with like there's a huge wall with lots of old window frames and many mirrors and a market.
Yeah.
This is my friend designed this space.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and they designed the museum that's next door to it. Anyway, I've been lucky to go there 2 or 3 times. I love Guangzhou. Really cool. Amazing. So you guys came to Tokyo to play a tour. You
Yeah.
played Tokyo how many nights?
2 nights.
2 nights anywhere else in Japan?
No. Just 1 night in Shibuya and 1 night in this
One night
place.
in this place.
Okay, nice. In Shimokitazawa.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's really cool. Did you go to I don't know if like do you guys follow does young Chinese musicians follow Taiwanese rock and roll and music or not so much?
Yeah, we listen both.
Okay, I saw in HMV in Shibuya. Did you go to HMV Records? Do you know about HMV?
Yeah, no, yeah.
So you should. I recommend you go because HMV I think is the only record shop in Tokyo that I saw this. They have a big wall of Taiwanese and maybe Chinese too, but Taiwanese
Yeah.
rock and roll guys and lots of. I think Taiwanese people are coming there to photograph there, and they have like a lot of legends, and it's cool. It's cool to check out. That's cool. So, how did the audiences respond to you? Were they happy to? Did you have some Japanese super fans?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We have
think so.
some, I think
Okay. How many people came to the show?
about 100.
Yeah, the first night is maybe
150.
116, 17.
Wow, amazing! Good job. I want to hear your music. Who are some of your influences? Who do you love? Anybody that I might know?
Yeah, we really love the Japanese band. The name is the Number Girl.
Number Girl.
Yeah.
Number Girl. I don't know if I know Number Girl. I
You can
feel
check it out.
okay. And Number Girl, they're like indie kind of punk, rock.
It sounds like the Pieces with, Pieces.
Yeah, Pixies. I love the Pixies.
Like the Husker Du.
And Husker Du. All right,
Like
cool. Okay, that's what you got. Those are some of your influences. Do you love Pixies too and Husker Du as well?
Yeah.
Okay, wicked, man. I saw the Pixies in Japan a few years ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
they've been here.
I saw them in China.
Nice.
They are also touring in China.
In
for-
Chengdu
Not in
no.
China, in
In
Guangdong.
Guangdong.
and
province.
Guangdong. Okay, Shenzhen.
Close.
Okay, very cool. Amazing.
Me, I'm always like the punk rock. Like something when I hear the Raymonds, I love the rock and roll. So it's all the things I love is the punk rock, man.
Nice. Are you guys doing is it instrumental band or lyrics too?
Lyrics.
And what are your guys' instruments?
Yeah, we're not
I'm
lead
a
singer.
bassist.
I'm a guitarist. He's a bassist.
Guitarist and bassist. Okay.
Yeah, and our lead singer he is in other place. He's
Okay.
Not with us.
3-piece.
No, and a drummer.
4-piece.
And a
Okay, drummer.
Yeah.
So, are you singing in Chinese, Japanese, English?
Only Chinese.
Only Chinese.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck. I want to check. Do you guys have a CD or a record or a cassette?
We have not take today, but I can show you Instagram.
Okay, can we follow you on Instagram? We'll follow you guys on Instagram. Rat Hair Murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
Yeah.
Okay, wicked. All right, can I show? It's okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so there, I hope it comes in focus. Oh shit.
This is.
Okay. I'm gonna give you guys a sticker.
Oh yeah, cool.
So there's a QR code on the sticker,
Oh,
Okay.
and it has Instagram and YouTube.
oh, cool.
And so please follow me, and I'll follow you back, and then I'll add your
Thank you.
information to
I
the
will.
thing. Okay, wicked cool. All right, what venue did you guys play?
In Shibuya it's called Grit. GRIT.
Okay,
at Shibuya.
Grit. It fucking looks cool. I wish the camera's not coming in focus. Nice, dude. Wicked. Husker Du and fucking Pixies influences. So we're talking about music. So yeah, if I see Disk Union or this is called tokyorecordstyle.
Yeah.
It's a photo project and it's also like a YouTube channel and so on. So if I see Disk Union bag or Tower Records bag, I talk to the people. I say, hey, what'd you get? And like it's a cool way to find out new music. So you bought records today? You bought magazine only?
I buy a magazine.
Wow, yeah, bye. Thurston Moore here on the cover of 90s Alternative Rock Guitar Magazine special issue 90s Alternative Rock with Sonic Youth, and Kurt Cobain, Nirvana on the back. Wicked cool. And
I got the Rockers.
Oh wow,
It's
this
a Japanese punk band.
oh
It's a
teenager
this band, yeah.
teenager 8.
Yeah,
Teenager 8. Get
Um,
action. Wow,
yeah,
this
and
looks
this is
fucking amazing.
like something like maybe like the 80s or 90s garage punk band.
Okay.
And by the way, there's a really special thing.
Okay.
He is the guitar player.
Yeah.
And this record is released on the 90s.
Okay.
So he's really old now.
Right.
But he had
He's not so old. You and I did.
Oh,
Don't say that.
Oh yeah. But he has a punk bar.
A punk bar.
Punk
Okay.
bar just near here.
Oh, really?
Here.
What's the name of the bar?
The name is the Poor Cow.
This is the fucking Poor Cow. This is his band?
No, he's the owner.
Oh my god, I did not know that. That's I know Pink. I know.
You know Poor Cow?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck.
I
I
didn't fucking know that he had this band.
This is
He's an old timer guy. Yeah, I can't. It's too much for me. It's super. If I leave, I'm getting so sick. Nandake, what's it called? Pink? No, Nandake. Pink. What? Nantoka cow. What's it called again?
Poor Cow.
Poor cow. Poor
Poor
cow.
Cow,
Yeah, it's really super legendary. Shimokitazawa institution. So many records. So many 7-inches. Poor cow down on
The wall.
Azumadori. Yeah, upstairs. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
super,
it's
super
upstairs.
cool. Did you go there?
Yes, but today they not open.
They're not open.
Yeah.
Ah.
Maybe
Yeah, in
tomorrow I will come.
Okay, come back tomorrow.
yeah, Thursday they are
Yes,
closed.
closed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, poor cow. I like to go there, but it's like you got to swim through the smoke. It's really, it's really
So
intense.
you're not smoker.
Yeah, and if I go, I'm like really sensitive, and I'm
Okay.
getting really
yeah,
sucked. But
yeah.
yeah, okay. So I did not know that. Poor cow leader guy. He's a
man of
guitar
music.
player. Wow, teenager 8. I didn't know that. That's really cool. This is original from the 90s, or this is repress?
I think it's a really
Wow.
it's a repress.
Well, okay, very cool. I'm gonna check. We gotta check that out. Okay, Poor Cow. We gotta cheer on Poor Cow, guys. Did you get anything else you want to share? Okay.
No more music things.
Okay, guys, your names one more time.
I'm you.
Ewan and
404.
4404.
I also get a Japanese name. It's the Sheng Long.
Shang Long. Okay, Shang Long.
Sounds like Jackie Chan.
That sounds like Jackie Chan. Okay, Shang Long. Cool, guys. Do you want? I know you guys aren't. You're doing Insta. We're gonna follow you guys on Insta. Let me see if anybody has any comment. Brian, we're coming to Shimokitazawa. Isa's come. Oh, my friend is coming here soon. Awesome to see Chinese band playing outside of China. Love Number Girl. They should be Love Number Girl, so they should be good. Okay.
Oh,
So they know Number Girl. Okay.
It's a really classic and legendary band.
I should
in-
know. Maybe I
in
know.
the Tokyo or Japan underground
Okay.
music scene. Oh, music
okay.
scene.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. No problem. How can I ask? How old are you guys?
I'm a 22.
22.
I'm 26.
26. Okay, nice. Okay, got some young blood on Tokyo Record Style. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I want to check your band out, and I'm gonna cheer for you guys. I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna like your music already. I can just tell.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm living in Japan. I'm from America.
Okay.
I'm living in Japan since 2004,
Oh yeah.
almost before you were born.
Oh,
So
oh my God.
when you come, this is first time to Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, when you come back, send me a message and maybe we can go to Port Cow together. And
Okay.
I'm living in Tokyo a long time. Yeah,
And where is your hometown?
here, Shimokitazawa.
the
Oh
hometown,
yeah,
hometown.
From America.
Tulsa,
America.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got Brother Inferior, a really cool punk band from
Yeah,
Tulsa,
yeah.
Brother Inferior,
Yeah.
and Sex Pistols played one of
Yes,
their very
yes,
last
yes.
shows in Tulsa, in very famous club in Tulsa. There's a famous club in Tulsa. Did you hear of Tulsa? You know Oklahoma.
I know
But
Oklahoma.
there's the big city is Oklahoma City. The next city is Tulsa.
Tulsa.
And Tulsa's really cool history. There's a famous book called Tulsa by Larry Clark. He's a really cool photographer. He made a famous movie called Kids, and it's from the 90s era. It's
Okay.
really, really cool. Larry Clark is a very cool guy to know from Tulsa, and the book is super punk. It's super cool. But it's from like, it's before 90s, before 80s, before it's 70s. And the they had like almost kind of like a punk cowboys.
Oh yeah.
It's like these kind of like troublemaker, like crazy cowboy punk culture. And famously they have there's a famous live house there called the Canes Ballroom, and the floor has this kind of like jumpy. The floor's got like springs in it, so it was made for like the country dance.
Okay.
And when the country guys are and all the old like country legends are playing there, and when they're doing like this kind of crazy traditional dance, and the whole floor starts moving, and everybody kind of like gets in kind of like almost like a trance or something. And then when the punk bands are playing there, and the rock and roll bands are playing there in the 70s, they're using this kind of spring dance floor to make like a really energy mosh pit. And yeah, super cool.
It's just like the CBGB.
Kind of like a CBGB. It's like a weird combination of like a shitty. Now it's really nice. They fixed it all up, and it's super nice. It used to be kind of scary place. And Sid Vicious or somebody in Sex Pistols went there and played there, and he punched a hole in the wall. And the hole is still there, and nobody touches it in 30, 40, 50 years. I don't know how long ago it was, but yeah, so anyway. Guys, it's so nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
And thank you for coming and saying hello. And I think we're going to cheer for you. I know that I think the band is Red Haired Boy Murder Case.
Yeah.
Red Haired Boy Murder Case. Okay.
Yeah.
Red hair. Oh, rad. Okay, I thought I said rad. Red hair. Okay. You're red haired boy. You're a red haired boy?
No, yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. Red haired boy murder case. Got it.
So
Thank
where
you.
can we get this YouTube?
On the QR code on the sticker. I gave you the sticker.
Yeah,
Tokyo Record Style.
Oh, cool.
Tokyo Record Style. It's on the QR code. Yeah. So
Okay.
please go follow on the QR code. Nice to meet you
Nice to meet
guys.
you.
Yeah. Safe
Nice
travels.
to meet you.
If you come again to Tokyo,
Yeah.
let's be in touch.
Let me keep in touch.
Okay, please do. All
Okay.
right. 谢谢。
谢谢谢谢。
お会いに。
我爱你。
Respect.
愛してる。
愛してる。Okay. See you guys. Bye now. ありがとうございます. Okay, wicked. Yabai. Those guys are cool. Super fucking cool. I heard rat-haired murder. I heard it wrong. Red, thank you. Matt Squire saves the fucking day. I would have been looking all over for that. Red-haired boy murder case. Wicked. Oh, dang, dude. We just had some nice like musical discovery right there. Dude, here's the funny thing. Dude, that has taken me back so hardcore. When I came to Tokyo in 2004, I went to one of these festivals, one of these giant dance festivals in Azabu Juban. It's a long story, but that's so fucking crazy. And it was too crowded. It was like I was like going through the crowd, and it was like I got like claustrophobic, and I couldn't handle it. And I was just like, get me out of this like crazy crowd. I thought I was gonna like get trampled on. And I felt like it could have gone sideways, and then it would have turned into like a running of the bulls sort of trampling. It was so they're carrying the omikoshi. It was just insane. It was so hot. And I finally found like a little exit from this massive crowd. And I went and sat down at a stoop, and I met two fucking guys who looked exactly like those two guys. Exactly. Taku and Katsu. And those guys have become my oldest friends. They looked exactly like those two guys. Little crusty punks. And they were wearing they had the exact same dyed hair and the exact same clothes and the exact same, like dog tags and, just like jelly bracelets and just like broken shoelaces. And they were just like slackers, like Japanese punk slackers. And I was like, oh man, it's like you guys kind of look like me. And they were like, what do you know about Nirvana? And I was like, of course I know about Nirvana. Like, do you know about Sonic Youth? And I was like, yeah, I love Sonic Youth. And that was just exactly like them. And they were like, you should come to our house. And I was like, okay, where is it? And they're like, this was like, and that we ended up coming here to Shimokitazawa, which is how I kind of like came to love this place so much. Just like those guys. That's so funny. Those guys are cool. Their names were a little bit Yuan and 404. He had like a funny nickname. And Shaolin, he said like he's got a Japanese nickname. Sounds like Jackie Chan. They've got the kanji. Those guys, the Chinese and the Japanese, they can read each other's kanjis, and you can't. It's hard to keep up. Because when he said like Shaolin, or sounds like I'm probably mishearing it, but it sounded like Shaolin. Did he say Shaolin? I have to go back and like listen to what he said. But he said it sounds like Jackie Chan. But the reason that he said that it sounds like Jackie Chan is probably because he assumed that by saying it however he said it, it's the same kanji in both languages, or it's something similar, and it's kind of like beyond. I'm too much of a howly to have picked up on it. Well, that was cool. Those guys were cool. Red-haired murder case. Red-haired boy murder case. Yes, dude. Rad hair. I thought he said rat hair, which I also thought would have been a cool name for a band. And he's got the magazine with the sun. We gotta find. Oh God, I didn't know that about Poor Cow. The Poor Cow guy. What's his name? Wow, I didn't know that he had a cool punk band from the '90s. I had no idea. Yeah, Poor Cow's cool. It's just entirely too. It's like a smoke aquarium. I just can't hang out there. It's just people go there to smoke, and like everybody, like 100% of the people are smoking. It's intense. I also thought rad or rat, LOL. Okay. Well, thanks that was cool to show those guys off. They were cool. Brian, we're coming to Issa's coming to Shimokitazawa. That's crazy. Issa, I gotta bail, dude. I gotta go home, but come, dude. Hurry up and come. I'll wait for you. I don't know how many stops away you are. I can't go. I gotta go home, dude. I gotta eat some food. Gotta go see my family. Gotta go do some homework with the kids. But Issa, come on. My homie Issa is somewhere around here. There's a Substack article on their band. Okay, there you go. Yeah, they could be legends. I was embarrassed I didn't know Number Girl. I feel like I know Number I, but they're like a whole nother thing. They're an idol band. Number Girl, I'm ashamed I didn't know Number Girl. But you can't know it all. You gotta forgive yourself for this kind of thing. Okay. That was cool. That was properly cool. It's fun out here on the streets. It's like you get energized by something like that. It takes a lot of energy to do it, but you also get like a lot of energy from doing it, which is really fun. Some homies over here maybe. You guys want to talk about music? Bye. Okay. How far away are you, Issa? What's the Substack article say about him, Yornimer? I guess you can't drop links in there. Drop the link if you wouldn't mind in the comments of the video. I'll find it eventually, but if you wouldn't mind, not in the chat because I don't think you can drop links in the chat. I've got that turned off, I think. You have to be a moderator, I think, to do links in the chat, but oh, can I ask you to hit the like button? Would that be too much to ask? Can you do that? I would love that. If you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate you subscribing. I just hit 3,333 subs. I was kind of like, ooh, look at me. That's good. I was happy for myself. I'm not really wrapped up in the numbers thing, but I would like to, the way that through this volunteer project that I've done, I often talk about this. I do this volunteer project called Photo Hoku, and I make I make photos for families or for people in need. I use photography as a way to basically do goodwill projects, and I raise money, and I raise, and not just me, but I organize opportunities for other photographers to do like pro bono kind of projects and fundraiser kind of projects. And it's been a really fun and successful project, and it's been something that I've been doing since 2011. So yeah, 15 years. And I've learned a lot of things from doing it. And one of the things that I've learned is like how to bootstrap a project. And I've used a lot of learnings from my volunteer project in Tokyo Record Style. In fact, Tokyo Record Style is almost like a passion project that's based on this volunteer project. It's very much using the same tools and the same methodology kind of as we do in the volunteer project. And one of the things that it has done, the photo volunteer project, is that it's opened a lot of doors. It's been a fun and interesting thing for people to know about, and it's opened a lot of doors just to interesting conversations and sometimes access to things, and it's put me on some stages with some interesting people, and it's been really fun and worthwhile for that reason. And it's because it has a little bit of momentum behind it, and it's got a lot of, it's had some eyeballs on it. It's got a little bit of, it's had a little bit of, you know, acclaim, for lack of better words. So I just think that if I can, right now I'm like at the number of subs that I have on YouTube, it's like it's the subs game is kind of pointless, and maybe I'm even overthinking it just by putting this idea forward. You guys can tell me what you think. But hey, Yuto, hey, I saw your comment, Roy61 Orbison, last time you were here. Yes, Yuto, I know it's you. You're in Shimokitazawa right now. Well, I'm back out here. I wasn't planning to stay longer than I am, but I'm already waiting for my friend Issa to show up. So if you're nearby, you might as well come say hello. Yeah, I'm running out of steam here, but come on, Yuto, if you're around, come and say hello. Yuto is my homie who's every time I come, not every time, but many times I've come out here to Shimokitazawa, Yuto has been like, dun, 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 and he just appears and he says, oh, I'm in the neighborhood. And next thing I know, we're chatting on screen. Yuto comes, hey, what are you guys doing here? Here, take a mic. Good to see you. Hey. I'm so happy to see you guys hanging out. So yeah, I'll give you a hug too. Nice to see you. Good. Okay, you guys want? I'm live streaming. Okay, so
Yo, what's up?
do you want to be on camera? Come on over here. All right. So this can I? Oh, come on. So this is Issa, and can I call you Alex? What you have nicknames? Alex. Okay, Alex from France and Issa from New York. I don't know these guys for a super long time. I know Issa from YouTube, and I know Alex from Tokyo Record Style. I met him on the streets not all that long ago. He's an architect. I'm in architect world. He's a charismatic artist, designer. I'm not even sure what all he does, but there's some things that we may be able to do together. We're brainstorming possibilities to do things together. And Issa, who's a musician and a producer and a man of the town, and who has been like hanging out with Tokyo Record Style quite a bit recently. He invited me to a show of Emmanuel's Emmanuel, amazing musician, drummer, jazzist from London, who had just come from Brazil to play some Tokyo shows, and then before he was off to somewhere else exotic. And he said, come on down, we're playing the room. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't been to the room forever. I go down to the room, and next thing I know, Alex is there, and I'm like, oh, I introduced these two guys, and now they're hanging out together. And it's a small world. The world gets smaller through music. So what's up, guys? How are you?
Good. Chilling. Just had a little hangout in Shibuya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys eat some food, have some drinks?
A little bit of food, margarita pizza.
Tiny margarita pizza.
Had a ginger ale. He had an after-work beer.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, let's get some of this.
Let's try some of this.
You guys are both have your lovely lovelies. Are you guys going on summer? Do you have summer things happening? No plan yet. No plan yet.
I mean, a little few things here and there, but nothing crazy.
So you guys might have seen. You guys have definitely seen Alex on Tokyo Record Style. If you go back just like maybe 4 or 5 posts ago on tokyorecordstyle.com, you'll see him and his sister Julie.
Pauline.
Him and his sister Pauline looking supremely cool in front of Miyashita Koen. And if you go on my YouTube channel, back a few posts, maybe actually not that far, you'll see Issa performed guitar as part of a bigger video. We ended up pulling his little performance out of it. It was so good. You can follow Issa's been in many musical bands and in music world and in this side of the control desk and on that side of the control desk. One band. He's been in one band. Yeah, Beachwood. And but now he's kind of a solo recording artist as well as and you just had like something you mentioned something that happened recently. Did anything come to pass today? Can you talk about it? Not so much, not yet. Okay. So there's prospects. There's stars are aligning, and maybe Issa's got some interesting things happening because, yeah. So we're all very excited for him. So cheer him on. Keep your fingers crossed. Issa's got some. And he's got a new website. Go check. Yeah. Okay. The website is
IsaTaneo.com.
IsaTaneo.com. IsaTineo.com. So go check him out. It's linked up to his Bandcamp and his music, and you can go buy his EP and his other stuff. And Alexis, you're doing architecture. You're working with a very well-known firm in Japan. Young, vibrant, full of like a very exciting firm, and probably maybe solo projects on the side a bit. No,
not yet.
yet.
I'm
Okay.
waiting for that, but like I'm going to Rural this weekend.
Rural.
Yeah, I'm going to Techno Music Festival. You know.
I don't know about it.
It's in Fukushima.
Okay, nice. Where in Fukushima?
I have no idea. I need to
Okay.
check on the map.
So Fukushima is, of course, where the Fukushima is. There's a music festival.
Yeah.
There's like a great culture of mini raves, basically out in the woods or out on a mountainside. There's like and they come in like all different kinds of scale. And I've been going to them for years and years and years. Some of them are like, what's the Labyrinth? Is that the big Labyrinth?
Yeah,
Was kind of like a super famous one. This one's called Rural.
Yep.
And sometimes even like like a group of like a community here in Shimokitazawa, like 5 friends that go to like 5 sort of family bar friends will all put a show and an event and a little mini festival together in the middle of the forest or in the middle of the woods, and we'll all like create a
Just like organic, little
Yeah,
structure
organic,
happening,
exactly. Organic music festivals and raves. And I say to these people, hey, this is amazing. You should come do this in Tokyo. And they say, why would I want to do this in Tokyo? We're out here in Fukushima in this most beautiful place.
Nature is there
Yeah.
for you,
Right.
It's beautiful. Like, can't wait to do that. Just camping with friends, like 2 days of music. Need some time off.
Are you playing? Are you
No.
playing? Okay.
But I'm planning maybe to like hop on the radio some days.
Okay, nice.
But like, I need to prepare myself. Never
Is it
done
going to
that.
be streamed?
It could be streamed. Like, I don't know yet. Like, I'm preparing myself and like see.
You're
what's
going to
coming
stream
up.
your own. There's going to be a radio station there that you're maybe going to join on, or you're going to make
not
your
in
own radio.
rural, Not in rural. Maybe
Okay.
in the future. Like, I might play in a secret bar like in the future.
Okay.
And see how it goes. But like, yeah, definitely would like to work or like play on some radio in the future.
Okay. Well, we were talking radio the last time we hung out. We were talking about how like long live radio. Alex is French, and do you guys know? We were joking about French FIP, which is my like #1 favorite radio station in the world and has been forever. Amazing organic programming by humans, I assume, and like everything, all music from every corner of the globe, and everything from like super popular music to like super obscure or underground or like very far remote corners of the world. FIP, F-I-P, and you can stream it online. But why were we talking about radio? Why
because there is this radio in Shinjuku called Room 303. It's
No.
part of like the WPU project. It's
Tell me
like,
more. I don't know about it.
WPU is an hotel in Shinjuku. Yeah.
15th.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So hold on. Keep talking, then we'll come back to this. Yeah.
So like they have this hotel and like they also.
It's called
WPU is the name of the hotel.
WPO. It's the name of the hotel, and they have a radio station inside the hotel.
Yeah, the radio station is like a volunteering independent radio.
Okay.
It's hosted by the hotel, and basically like they invite sometimes DJ from around the world, and like DJ that will come play to the radio will get like a night or 2 nights free in the hotel.
Wonderful.
Basically. So and
Okay.
it's like many opportunities for DJs from everywhere.
Okay, I love it.
Just
Maybe
stop by.
where is it again? It's in Shibuya.
Shinjuku.
Oh, is it by? Okay, I know where it is.
You see?
It's in the hotel. It's in a hotel that's
Yeah.
across from the park.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of on the west side of Shinjuku.
West side of
Yeah, that's a
Shinjuku,
cool place. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. Really interesting
Lovely
place.
community, you know.
Right. I've met okay, interesting. I've met other Frenchmen from in that world.
I'm sure you met. Like,
Okay.
mine. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Interesting. All right. So and then Issa is going to be playing there
Yeah,
a live set, your own event on August 15th.
August 15th. Yeah.
I'm fucking not gonna be in Tokyo.
Oh,
no, I'm not gonna be
Sad.
here. I'm gonna. It's a family trip, dude. I don't think I'm gonna be
I'm
here.
playing another show in Shimokita
Okay.
on the 11th, August 11th.
Okay, August 11th.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go see David Byrne that night. Okay, but maybe not. Maybe it's a different
all
night.
good. I would go see David Byrne too.
Play me a private concert, Issa, please.
I will.
Okay,
I will.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me check the
Maybe
calendar.
we do a Tokyo record style thing.
Yeah, we come here. There's music. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know if
yeah.
you want to do here, but like, yeah, this is also kind of. I come play here. I used to come play music here sometimes.
fun, yeah.
Not that long ago either. I would just like goof off and do something like this. Yeah, Issa. So what's your when you played on Tokyo Record Style on that video, you played acoustic guitar, and on the EP, what's the level of production on the EP? What's the studio look like? What's all the instrument? How big is it? How small is it? What does it look like?
It was really small. It was a bedroom in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, you recorded that?
in New York.
back in
yeah,
New York?
Back in
Okay.
New York, yeah.
Okay. There's synths on it. There's
Yeah,
drum machines.
little
There's real drums on it. I forget.
Keyboard. No real drums on
Okay.
it. Yeah. A lot of like hand percussion and,
Right,
and stuff.
right. And it's a little bit of a departure. It's kind of like slightly new
is.
territory for you, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
You're a drummer by your first instrument is drums,
Is saxophone actually.
Saxophone.
but drums, yeah, second. Yeah,
Okay.
strong second. Yeah.
but you're also an accomplished guitar player
Yeah,
and
shortly after I was playing drums in the band for maybe about a year before I picked up the guitar and started writing my own songs and playing guitar. And throughout the course, I was in the band for 10 years, but we didn't get recognition until maybe like 5 years into playing music. So when we started producing albums and collaborating with like record labels, the first 2 albums, we kind of went 50-50, and I actually wrote like half of the songs and played on half of the songs.
Okay.
And then, yeah, shortly after the second album that we released that I was on, I started writing my own music. And, yeah.
Yeah, well, I instantly connected with this music. It's very like my jam, which is sort of like a beautiful, sad and happy in the same song, confessional bedroom sort of production. Not to say that it's not like polished, but it's very like folky, and it's got a little.
There's
It's like
this grunginess a little bit.
yeah, yeah, it's really cool. If you love like sea change, I mean, it kind of reminded of that record. Uploaded. Let me see if there's some comments coming in here. Okay, no, we're doing okay. All right. Well, groovy. What else can we talk about? What are you guys doing tonight? You had some dinner. What was the impetus of like connecting? Was
I want to see you, bro.
Oh, dude.
See you, bro.
That's the way we had a room,
Where you guys were in Shibuya and you just hopped on that train and were like, let's go to Shimokita.
Yeah.
Well, we planned to meet in Shibuya, which we did. But then I seen that you were doing a Vox Pop prior to it even being live.
Right.
And I think the screenshot was in Shibuya, or no? Or maybe
No, it's right here. It's right here.
I just assumed that it was going to be in Shibuya.
Oh, sorry.
So I texted you. You didn't reply.
Oh, it was,
And then-
sorry. I was
He
streaming.
only
No,
checked
no,
the
no.
comments.
So after we got a drink and a bite, I went back on YouTube
Okay.
and we seen you were in Shimokita and we took a train over. Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
But we might still go to Pink Noise,
Yep.
Yeah,
which
okay.
Emmanuel's doing another night there.
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you said this. You
Yeah,
said let's
yeah,
go to
yeah.
Pink Noise
Yeah.
tonight.
You know,
I should go.
there's no we can do whatever we
If
want.
you're there,
I was gonna be home like an hour ago, but I'm very happy to see you. Maybe let me see what's going on. But yeah, Pink Noise. We can't talk about Pink Noise. It's a very kind of speakeasy, cool place in Tokyo. It's a really cool place. It's not far from here. It's actually my very first hood where I lived. There's an interesting new. It's not really exactly new, but Yoyogi Uehara is like off of you guys know Yoyogi Park. If you know Tokyo, Yoyogi Park is the big sort of park that's adjacent to Harajuku and adjacent to Meiji Shrine and kind of adjacent to Shibuya, and the cool posh neighborhood where all the sort of young up and comers who were hanging out like back in the day in the 80s and 90s were all living in Yoyogi Uehara. And up the hill was nothing. But as Yoyogi Uehara got more and more and more and more posh, people started moving more and more and more up the hill. And now what's up above Yoyogi Uehara, which is like Nishihara and Hatagaya, became supremely cool. It didn't always used to be cool, but it's gotten to be really cool over the years.
I actually had like many projects in Hatagaya.
Right.
I'm working a lot in this neighborhood.
Yeah,
and,
it's
like, it's expanding. I have projects there.
Did you work on the public toilet project in Hatagaya?
No,
Okay,
I didn't do that.
Okay.
Like, I did like a sock store. Like
Sock?
Sock store.
Really?
Super cute. Go
Interesting.
check out Rototo,
Okay.
like the most comfy socks you can get.
What's it called?
Rototo.
Rototo. Okay.
Yeah, you go check that, and there's the best cannoli in Tokyo that's gonna come there also.
Okay, very
Wonderful,
cool.
Tiny and crispy.
There's a professor of architecture who, or maybe it's some kind of like design lab who
Oh, sorry.
who did a big project. There's two of the Tokyo toilet project,
Mhm.
which was featured in Perfect Days, which is this big sort of. It was led by an interesting somebody. You know who was the leader of that project?
No.
It was the son of. I forgot who it was, but Wim Wenders was involved, and that's how that movie got made, Perfect Days. And there's do you know the toilets that are in Hatagaya? There's the ball one. It's the hands-free one where you don't touch anything.
Well, one, I haven't been to that one. Like,
Right. And then there's another one that's on the corner, right,
Yup.
between Hatagaya and Sasazuka. I thought maybe because the guy who led that project, the one that has this big sort of void in the middle, this big sort of atrium, he's a professor. Did you study architecture here in Japan?
Yeah, I study here. Like,
Right. So I thought maybe you might have been part of his
No, I
lab
haven't
or
been
something.
related to that project. I came already too late. The toilets
Okay.
were out.
It was gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird project. I talk bizarrely like I'm talking about toilets on
No,
this
but
channel.
it's actually super fun to
It's
select
a
those
super
toilets
interesting
for-
project. Yeah. And I mean, Japan, they mastered the toilet. They actually did. It's a funny topic. Okay. Well, I'm kind of running out of steam here. I've been doing this for an hour and a half. Did you guys see this Chinese guys who came?
Like the two guys.
Yeah, there was two really cool guys. Red.
So I can see.
Yeah, you got to go back and check them out. Like a cool punk band from China who, indie, grungy, sludge rock. I don't know what, but
They're playing here?
yeah, they just played 2 nights and I think they're done, but they were record collectors and like cool hanging
Oh,
out.
They had records
amazing.
with them?
Yeah,
they
they
bring
had
like the whole thing.
Yeah, Poor Cow? Do you know Poor Cow?
Poor cow.
Poor-
No.
Poor Cow is a kind of a famous. I don't want to call it a record listening bar, but it's just a famous bar.
The upstairs one?
It's upstairs, and there's like 10,000 7-inch records.
Yo.
And the guy who runs it, there's like lots of punk records on the wall. It's not exactly a full-on punk place, but it's got like a garage rock kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And the guy who is the owner was in this famous like 90s grunge band called Teenager or something, and he had their record. This Chinese kid had their record.
cool.
Yeah.
The
So it's-
connection was made.
Right.
That's beautiful.
Obviously.
He went to go to the place. They're closed.
Yeah.
They're closed today.
Ah.
Yeah. So maybe he's going to come back tomorrow. No, they're going to come back tomorrow. Yeah. So maybe we'll meet again. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Maybe we're going to go to hang out. If you want to know about Pink Noise, if you love music, you ask around about Pink Noise, and you'll eventually find it. They've got speakers made by, what's the speaker guy's name?
Excuse me. Devin Turnbull.
Dan Turnbull.
Devin Turnbull.
Devin Turnbull.
Where?
Devin Turnbull.
No, but yeah.
So that's another edition of Tokyo Vox Pop. Show me your records. I think we did good. We met 3 people. We met Joe and Phoebe. We met red-haired red-haired murder case.
Yeah.
And
Wait.
oh wait, okay, wait. There's some comments here. I missed them. Oh wait, Yuto might be coming here. I forgot.
Oh,
My
nice.
friend Yuto might be coming by.
It's on its way.
Yuto, are you coming? My friend Yuto might be here. Okay, really lovely work by Issa in that video. Okay,
Oh,
you got
thank you.
some fans there, right?
Thank you.
Red-haired boy murder case. 4-piece alternative rock and punk band formed in Guangzhou, China. In 2022, debut EP titled "Brutal Girl Delusion," released March 2025. Sounds wicked. I want to. Do they have any records? I wonder if they have any wax. I'm kind of keen to get their records. Okay, Yuto, I'm giving you 27 seconds. You have 27 seconds. That's my countdown every time. The Awadori or the dancing is coming this weekend, I assume. Any weekend plans, gents? No weekend plan?
Spending time with the wife.
Okay. No
How about
weekend.
in Fukushima.
Oh, that's right. You're going to I already asked you this. Yes, I'm just killing time here. You're going to the, so Fukushima, well, I'll say this about Fukushima. Fuku, I think, means lucky, and Shima means island. Fukushima is where the big nuclear disaster was. But before that happened, Fukushima is known as one of the most beautiful places in all of Japan. It is stunning natural beauty all across the entire prefecture. And this area where they had the nuclear disaster is isolated in a faraway place, and there's a giant exclusion zone. But unfortunately, like my friends run a project called SafeCast, and they've done this community sourced like radiation mapping situation, and it's safe to go there. I'm not gonna. I mean, do the research yourself. There's more records right there. I'm not gonna bother. I'm out of energy. But I want to encourage you to go to Fukushima. Go to Tohoku. It's amazing up there. And there's a good reason that there's a music festival going on up there, because it's so nice and Tohoku is really good. So I recommend you go up there.
Spot the record.
I've been looking at it. I didn't even see.
Okay.
He just feel them, like you have sensor.
Yuto, speak now or forever hold your peace. Yuto.
To run faster.
We would have loved to have hung out with you, Yuto. I feel like he's gonna run right up the street right as I'm getting ready to close down the stream. Come on, man. Are you watching? Are you listening?
I see Yuto. He commented that he lives in Shimokita, right? He lives
Yeah,
here, right?
he lives. Yeah, I think
Roy Orbison.
Yes, yeah, that's him. Roy Orbison. He's a cool cat. He's got a cool fashion sensibility. He's Japanese.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'll meet him even if he doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it, guys. That's a wrap. Sorry, Yuto. I'll be there in a second.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We'll wait for you. What else can we do? I'm just like, this is the second.
I'm excited for the Tokyo Summit.
Tokyo
Record
Record Summit. Yeah, you got you.
Yeah.
So
What's
do you?
gonna happen? I don't know. about
Okay,
that.
April
Tell me.
20. So bonus track, right?
Yo.
Bonus track over here with
Yup.
Pianola Records. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 2027 April. So that
April.
bonus track happens 2 times a year, spring and fall.
Yo.
So the fall one's coming in October maybe, and then they're going to decide when the April one is. And I'm going to try to invite a bunch of people from around
Yeah.
and to have a meetup. YouTube,
Okay.
Instagram, record loving, Tokyo loving, visiting people to come
Community.
have a meetup, and we'll have maybe we'll have our own booth at the record fair,
Yo.
and people can maybe subsidize their trip here by bringing some records to sell,
That's good.
and then we'll have a big event where we can talk about we can do this talk show thing called Top. We should get him. We'll get you involved in it. Yeah, we have a little hangout place. Yeah, we got a Discord. We got to get you on this Discord.
Like the other side of that, like guys.
Yeah. We'll get
Never
you.
like that's other
Me neither. I didn't know. He introduced
I'm
me
so
to
curious
it.
now.
We'll get it all sorted out.
Okay.
We'll get it all
Still
sorted
not,
out.
like, I'm still trying to figure it
Here,
out.
I'll give you guys a. Do you have a sticker yet?
This is hilarious. I was waiting for this.
You
to
know,
come
I
up.
want the
How many
sticker.
times as we hung out and spent.
I've
time
never
together,
given you a
I've never
sticker?
just taken
Okay,
a sticker.
stickers like
My
you.
first Tokyo record style
Okay. This is the lemony version. They kind of got the colors a bit wrong,
I like it.
but
It's deep.
we're going to Yeah, we'll get the colors right eventually. But yeah, Tokyo Record. Don't you love this design? Come on, you're a designer. This is a good design, right?
Yo, man, I think so. But like the color doesn't match.
I know.
It is
Well,
tough.
they told
It is
me
tough.
the first batch that I did was darker than this, and they told me hey, there he is, Yuto. Okay, Yuto, this is Isa and Alex.
Yo, man. How you
Yeah,
doing?
this is
Good?
Yuto. Yuto, good to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. It's been a while. I'll give you a hug too. Yeah, good to see you, man. Genki. Okay, nice to see. So Yuto is Shimokitazawa. You live in Shimokitazawa? I forgot. Yep. Yeah. Yo, dozo. And every time, this is the third or fourth time that I'm streaming on the street, and he's like, "Yo, I see you. You're streaming now. I'm on my way." So you brought some records. Did you go? You didn't go record shopping today. You just brought something to show off. What'd you? What? Show us what you bought. Show us what you scored today.
Yo.
So hold on. Hold on. What were some of the other records that you got in the last times we met? I think Bill Evans. Was there a Bill Evans record? Chick Corea record.
Yeah.
What is it? What else? There had to have been. Was it only the ones that I've?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so what'd you bring today?
Elvin Jones.
Oh, I have this record. Yeah, Heavy Sounds. Elvin Jones and this is Richard Davis. This is a wicked great record, and this is such a cool cover too on Impulse. Look how groovy this. I love this. I recently pulled this out of my collection because look where the light is coming from. I'm talking about like the best photographic images on album covers, and then popped up as like a really cool one. The light is coming from behind them, and yeah, very very cool. Heavy Sounds. I want to think. I'm thinking of like what's the Beasties record? In Sounds from the Way Out. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. So, congratulations on a nice score there. Have you listened to it yet?
Twice.
Okay. It's sublime. It's really good. Yeah. Anything else?
Yo,
No.
something.
Something else in here?
Oh.
Okay. Nice. What are we looking at here? Dizzy, Charlie,
Whoa, love that.
Dizzy, Bud Powell, Max Roach, and Mingus. Wow, that looks great. Debut Records presents Jazz at Massey Hall. Massey Hall's in Toronto, I want to say. Somebody help me. Where is Massey Hall? It's Toronto. I thought so. Okay. Our friend Mark Glassman is a big Massey Hall guy, and he's a big jazz guy. He'll appreciate this one especially. Okay. Charlie Chan. What's Charlie Chan? Charlie Chan is not Charlie Bird. It's not Charlie Chan is not Charlie Chaplin. What the hell is Charlie Chan?
It's a nickname for Charlie.
Charlie Parker. Okay, it is part Charlie Parker. Charlie Chan is Charlie Parker. Is Charlie Charlie Chaplin also nicknamed Charlie Chan? No, Charlie. He's the lyric. Charlie Chan is the lyric of. He's in the lyric. Charlie Chan is like mentioned in a. Somebody help me out here. Charlie Chan. I want to say like he's in like
I don't know.
he's in like a Billy Joel lyric or a Madonna lyric. Dun 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 dun. And Charlie Chan. I'll be there. Okay, that's cool. All right, wicked. All right, cool. So we got some records. These guys are gonna go listen to some. They're gonna go listen to a record listening bar. They're gonna try to convince me to go too.
Pink Noise?
No.
Pink Noise and Hatagaya. We're considering. These guys are going. I'm considering going. And okay, so that's our posse here. Everybody hop in for like a group photo. We'll screenshot this one. There's the boys. Nice. Alex, Yuto, Issa, and me. And you guys want to rattle off your Instas? I know that's kind of cheesy, but
IsaTeneo.com, no Instagram.
IsaTeneo.com, off Instagram, no socials.
I'm off the social.
You're off social. Okay, cool. You want to rattle off your Instagram? Or no?
No.
No, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right. C Fury says thanks. Cool stream tonight. Thanks you guys for hanging out.
Peace.
And all right, got a split. Great stream today, Brian says Zeb. Thanks for hanging out, Zeb. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming, Yuta.
Community to my love to my community.
Yornimer, Zeb, OJC stopped by, Coda Kid, C Fury. I think I mentioned Lotwook stopped by. And Matt and Tam from Baruga, which I'm never going to forget. And I think that's about all of us. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. See you on the next stream. Another edition of Shimokita Vox Pop. Bye.